Now, in the last couple days, I'm sure you've noticed that there's been a problem with some of my videos, media offline. Essentially, what happened is the Adobe program, the one that renders the video, the media encoder, essentially, for some reason, couldn't find a little piece of video at the beginning that I used for the animated lower third. And for some reason, it just didn't show up. And I had already made the videos. I didn't even know until I had already uploaded them, because I normally don't check them, because normally they're always fine. So I do apologize for that. I blame Adobe's shoddy programming for that. So again, I apologize, and I'll make sure that that's done properly in the future. Also, I also wanted to let you guys know that since I have played through essentially I have played through Fallout 4, and as I did with New Vegas and Fallout 3, I wrote a book using the story of both New Vegas and Fallout 3 to teach social theory and economic theory in some cases. Well, I'm already about 30 some odd pages into the next Fallout book, which will probably focus exclusively on Fallout 4, and using that to teach part of the theory behind Marxism and other social ideas as well. So it won't be exclusively Marxism, but the book will definitely be from a Marxist perspective, as per usual with me. I think I might dip back into some of the DLCs from New Vegas that I didn't cover with the first book, like Big Mountain and Lonesome Road. So again, I'm going to use what people know, being the Fallout games, and use that to teach theory. Something that a lot of people really threw a lot of criticism at me for, which I think is frankly ridiculous. You know, oh my God, he's writing on Fallout, what a loser, he plays video games. And then all these same people turn around and play video games. So it's complete and utter nonsense, because the books have been very successful in teaching people how to do things. I get messages from people saying they really liked the Fallout series because it taught them more about theories. Anybody who had bothered to sit down and actually watch the videos would have learned something and saw how academic the thing actually was. And that's one of the ways that I think is best to reach people. Use something they know and use that to teach them theory. It's just all around a good idea. So I am saying that there is going to be another Fallout book. This one, I don't know yet if I can say if it's going to be better than the last one. It probably won't be as long as the other one, because New Vegas was very politically oriented. It was a much more a political intrigue between struggling powers, whereas we don't have that with Fallout 4. Fallout 4, the struggle between groups is really militarized. It's not very political. They're not maneuvering in political situations. They're just shooting at each other. And I also, one of the big things about Fallout 4 is the crafting system, which I do appreciate. I thought a lot of people judged Fallout 4 way too hard. Okay, each Fallout game is unique in its own way, and I think that's deliberate. There's been what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including some other ones, 5+ Fallout games. Now, if you're doing 5 games in a series, you have to stay original. You have to stay fresh, or you're going to end up like Call of Duty, recycled warfare. So Fallout 3 had its own particular feel to it. It was very desolate, very desperate, very, very dark and hopeless. And some people say that didn't really fit in with the Fallout series that well, but I get what the creators were trying to do. They were trying to create a particular feel. New Vegas was very different. It didn't have the same desperate feel. It had a very southwestern feel, had a very, Wild West. That was the whole intention. And a lot of it was focused on political intrigue. It perhaps returned closer to the roots of the Fallout series and trying to see how the NCR would navigate, economy and politics with Mr. House and the threat from Kaisar's Legion on the other side of the river. And there was a whole thing like that. Now, Fallout 4 is very different from the other two. It still had the very Fallout storyline, but it also had a huge crafting element that was also a part of it. That's what makes Fallout 4 different. Each of the individual Fallout games has something a little bit different about them, and you have to do that once you've got so many games out from a particular franchise. The goal is to remain original and fresh, which if you do look at the Fallout series, that is something that they've struggled to do, to keep the game fresh and original, and I applaud them for that. That's the right thing to do. I said, or you're going to end up with something like Call of Duty, which ceased even to be an original game quite a while ago. So yeah, now that I've completely gone off on this whole tangent about defending Fallout 4, thank you for watching the videos. This was supposed to be a quick update. Keep watching, rate, comment, subscribe, share on various social media, buy my books, whatever. And thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.